Are you curious what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 focused on airports and scenery enhancements? Then this is the video for you. But first, let's roll the intro. This week we start with Vertical Sim. They released the Southwest Florida International Airport, Kilo Romeo Sierra Whiskey. It's an airport which is located in Florida, right in the southwest of Florida, and located in Sunshine State. The unique airport has a plethora of all aviation types, right? Which means that it simply is able to offer service for the general aviation, private jets, cargo, and all the airlines up to the A330. So if we look at the details which are included, it's a terminal with a simple interior for maximum performance, fully modeled accurate hangars and FVOs, LODs for optimization, custom high-grade aerial imagery, and 2025 layout, which means the latest layout which is available currently. Custom taxiway signage, obstruction lights, center lights, and high-resolution accurate texturing of the airport buildings with full PBR. And the good news is that there's also some surrounding areas which have been modeled, such as the Sky Park. All spawn times, airliner, helipad, GA, and a business jet. And here we can see the images. So let's go to them, right? So this is the interior. You can see that this is really nice. It also shows some usage, which is always cool. You can see the signs also for restrooms. You can see the jetways are there. Also, Lego is, I would say, here. So if you're a Lego fan, then this is almost a must-have airport. And also during the night, it looks pretty cool. So if we look at downside or at the bottom, we can also see that the, I'd say, non-airport facing side has received an update, which contains some cool things. So pretty nice. Then the next one is from FSDG. It's the landmarks of Germany, Sachsen and Sachsen-Anhalt. It contains a lot of, I'd say, enhancements, because in some cases the default scenery doesn't contain all the landmarks. In this case, you will get a lot of additional landmarks such as castles, famous buildings, bridges, television towers, radio towers, water towers, radar towers, and a lot of the cool things. More than 2,000 objects are included. Keep in mind that it's recommended to also have the landmarks of German library in order to see all the objects, and that's a free one. And here we can see some images, right? So these are one of the bridges or aqueducts. It looks really cool. Housing, bridge as it looks like, and all kind of other cool stuff which is included in this package. So if you love to fly VFR, especially in Germany, then this is, I would say, a package which you might want to consider. Then the next one is from FlyXM. It's the Murcia International Airport, Lima Echo Mike India. It's an airport which is both used for domestic and international flights. There are multiple airlines operating at the airport, as you can see. So pretty cool. And if we look at what has been included, it's a little bit hard to see, but here it is. Crafted airport buildings, an extensive model terminal interior, bringing the atmosphere of Murcia to life. Custom PBR, ground textures and accurate ground markings, and a lot of other cool stuff. Hand placed vehicles and static objects, including custom cars, adapt to the environment. The add-on also includes the custom GSX profile. For those who are using GSX, you can use GSX also on this airport. So let's look at the images. And here we can see some images of the airport. Also, here you can see parking spots, really nicely modeled. Also the, I would say, buses, which are there, or the coaches, depending on how you refer to them. So this is really next level, as you can see. It's really cool. Murcia International Airport by FlyXM. The interior and also the baggage handling is there. So pretty nice airport, have been added to Flight Simulator 2020. Then the next one is also a VFR package. In this case from France VFR, it's the Northeast VFR airports. And as you can already guess, this will add our 32 VFR airports and airfields located in the northeast of France, including photorealistic buildings, extremely detailed ground textures and markings, entire fleets of static flying clubs, planes, and reworked vegetation. And this is the list which is included. I'm not going to go to it completely, but you can see Strasbourg, you can see, let's say, Lille, you can see Nancy, a lot of other cool things. So this is the level of detail, right? So 29 enhanced airports, 3 large military airports are there, detailed to ground textures, realistic static flying clubs and jet airplanes, vegetation reworked, realistic night lighting, and there also are charts included for these airports. So this makes it really nice. So let's have a look at some of them. And this looks, let's say, pretty cool, right? Because you've got, let's say, a wide variety of, let's say, maybe some airports with tarmac, without tarmac, only grass runways. So you can see that this is really cool. If you love flying VFR, then this is definitely, I would say, something you could consider to buy. Then we've got the Riyadh King Khalid International Airport, Oscar Echo Romeo Kilo by AZR Sim. It's already version 3, which means that there are previous versions, but likely you're not receiving the update from the previous version. But hey, that's, I would say, guessing. What has been included? A lot of things. So if you look at the V3 version, they say that the airside now bringing with high quality, fully modeled interiors that showcase the terminal's architecture. Every corner of the airport, from passenger lounges to service areas, is methodically designed, making the experience of taxiing through and exploring the space feel remarkably authentic. There's also a metro station included. So let's quickly jump to the, let's say, screenshots, because you can see also that they added some optimizations for the jetways, and also the these, I would say, these are the terminal buildings, right? And this is really, again, next level package. And it also explains why it's more expensive, because you can see more expensive results in more details and higher quality in most cases. Not all the cases, but in most cases. This is pretty cool. This is during the night. The lights, of course. Watch for the aircraft, right? The signs are there, updated. So a pretty nice airport. Unfortunately, many of the pictures inside. Oh, here we have got some external pictures where you can all see the usage, but many of the pictures inside. That was the metro station. And this is the, I would say, interior of the traffic tower, right? So pretty cool airport being released to Flight Simulator 2020. Then again, back to France VFR, they also released the France VFR Northeast package. And this is a similar one compared to the previous one. The previous one was focusing on a different area in France. This one is focusing on the northeast part. You will get, in this case, 29 enhanced airports and airfields, 3 military airports, and a lot of other cool things, such as photorealistic areas worked at 3 military platforms. Main obstacles and VFR landmarks are there. You can see marinas and moorings with pleasure boats on the entire scenery. Electrical pilot networks, railway pylons, and a lot of other cool things. Especially, let's say, suitable for those who love to fly VFR, of course. Let's go to the list. So here we go. You can see a lot of cool things are there. Some of the, I would say, vehicles might be static, right? So keep that in mind. Although I do see a lot of, I would say, aircraft which are included in Flight Simulator 2020. So that's pretty nice. And you can see it goes from, let's say, really nice, suitable airports to, in this case, the harbors, including, let's say, pylons, as they already mentioned in their release notes. So this is, again, a nice package if you love to fly VFR, because it will add so much more detail compared to the default scenery. Then the last one already, it's the Jaipur International Airport, Victor India Juliet Papa by Skymetrics. It's a nice airport. It's located in, I think, India, yeah, and serving the capital of Rajasthan, which is located in northwestern part of India. So what's included? It's hard to say because they don't describe it. High quality airport. Well, then let's jump to the screenshots. And here you can see the terminal building. You can see the parking spots, the coaches waiting here. You can see also, I'd say this is also what I like, right? Really, you can see the usage. You can see the custom jetways, including, let's say, usage on the jetways, which is making it more realistic. Here we see the non-airport facing side. These are the signs updated on the aprons. You can see the interior of the terminal building. Also signs during the night. So also during the night you can enjoy this airport because there's a lot of things being added to the airport based on this or using this update or package. So pretty cool. And that's where we end this video. We've got 7 new items in the category of airport and scenery enhancements. I hope you liked it. If you're now searching for more activities, then have a look at the description of this video because there's a link to that. This week there are no new airplanes or airplane liveries, so you have to do it with only this type of package or the activities. Thanks for watching and hope to see you back next week.